Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Neat. Today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm giving you about 10 tips on how to do your laundry faster. A lot of you guys have been really liking my laundry motivation videos, so I just wanted to change it up, but also give you some tips and hacks that I use whenever I am doing the laundry. So hopefully it'll help you speed up your laundry process or your routine as well. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first tip would be having a 3-divider hamper. So if you guys seen, whenever I took that hamper out, it is divided into 3 sections. So we divided up with towels, white clothes, and colored clothes. That saves us a ton of time and not having to separate it as we're about to wash it. So as soon as we're ready to get that laundry going, we already have it divided, and it definitely does save us some time. Before we move on to the next tip, I want you to go ahead and subscribe if you are liking this video so far. I post content on all things organization, any type of cleaning motivation or organizing motivation. You'll definitely get that here, and I would love for you to be a part of my family. The next tip is to always have a routine. So we start ours on Thursday, so we'll finish up on Saturday. Sometimes we'll actually finish on Friday, just depending on how many loads we have, but definitely set a routine. And when you do set that routine, everybody has a part in laundry. So maybe your kids, each kid will be able to fold their own laundry, or you assist them with folding their laundry. So I definitely do recommend that having a routine is definitely important, but also that everyone takes a part in doing the laundry, so that way it'll be a faster process and one person's not having to tackle a ton of laundry. The next tip is to tackle the clothes right after the dryer. So once you put them in the wash, put them in the dryer, as soon as that dryer is finished, go ahead and tackle it. So I would go ahead, once you have a routine, making sure that you are at home during that set routine time. So that way, whenever it goes straight into the dryer, you're done. You can go ahead and fold the clothes, and you don't have to worry about them the next day, or you're not having to worry about re-drying them because they're wrinkled and things like that. So I would definitely encourage, once they come out the dryer, to go ahead and tackle them then, so that way it doesn't pile up on you. Another thing I would encourage is to make sure that all clothes have a home. So that way, whenever you're putting back the clothes, you're not having to pile them on top of some other clothes, or you're not having to just guess where they go. So when someone else is helping you or the family is pitching in, everyone knows where everything is, so it doesn't become miscombobulated or unorganized. So just make sure every item has an exact location, and it'll definitely speed up the process. Another thing I want you to do is try washing smaller loads. For some reason, whenever you have a smaller load to tackle, you're more amped to actually fold it. Sometimes if you do a huge load and you're taking it out the dryer and putting everything in a laundry basket or either on the bed and ready to tackle it, a lot of times it seems very overwhelming when you have a huge load. So I would definitely recommend sticking with the smaller loads. Also, you'll speed up the drying time as well, because whenever you're putting a large load in the dryer, it's going to take twice, if not 3 times as long to dry. So when you're doing those smaller loads, you're able to just go ahead and take it out within a short period of time, and then go ahead and tackle it, and then wait for your next one. So I would definitely encourage washing smaller loads.
Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad.
Another thing we have found that speeds up the folding process especially is whenever you take your clothes off, especially pants or shirts, whenever you take those off, make sure to go ahead and put them outside in, because when you take them off, they're inside out. But we want to make sure that once they're outside in, that way whenever you take them out the dryer, you can go ahead and fold them up correctly. You're not having to take the extra step to put them outside in. I know that gets a little complicated, but definitely try this method, and that will speed up the folding process. Another tip is to give yourself days off. Now, I know if you have a big family of 8 to 9 people, then definitely tackle laundry every day is going to be common for you. But if you are a family of 3 like us, or maybe a family of 4, I would definitely encourage within that routine making sure that you're not doing laundry every day, because I know that laundry is not everyone's favorite chore and it can pile up on you very quickly. So I encourage you to set a routine to maybe 2 to 3 days just to get it done and then be done with it, instead of tackling it every day, because then it's going to seem overwhelming. Another thing I have found super helpful is to wash the towels last. It's something about folding towels or washing towels. It's just not complicated as clothes are. So whenever you wash the towels last, you'll be amped to go ahead and finish that last load to be done. And it's definitely satisfying as well. So I would encourage you to make sure that towels are washed last. It'll give you that last little boost to go ahead and get the laundry finished. Another tip as far as hangers go, so if you're hanging a lot of your stuff, I would definitely recommend, once you take something out of your closet to put on that day, to go ahead and move that hanger into a different location, so that way you're not searching for hangers whenever you are putting your clothes up. One thing that we used to do when we had our white rack, we actually just did a DIY laundry room makeover. I'll put that in the description box if you want to check that out. But we no longer have a rack in the laundry room. That's one thing I wish we still had. But what we did when we did have our white rack in there is we put the hangers in there, so that way whenever we're folding the laundry or whenever we're putting stuff up, we know exactly where the hangers are, and we're not having to search through the clothes in the closet to find the hangers, and that definitely saves some time as well. And my last tip is, once you put all these tips in place just to get it done, making sure to stick with all the routines and all the tips that we're giving, and you guys will be good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 tips on how to do your laundry faster, and I hope it gives you the inspiration and motivation to get your laundry done today and set a routine for your family, and hopefully it'll make it more efficient. We're going to go ahead and tackle this last load of towels and fold them up and put them up, so don't click off yet. We got a little bit longer to go. So if you have that last load in the dryer that you just don't want to tackle today, go ahead and get it out and fold your laundry with us. And so that way you'll go ahead and get that off of your to-do list. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post new content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.